Let's get one thing straight, right here and now. The most liberating and terrifying truth of your life is this: nobody else is going to do it for you. This isn't meant to be harsh. It's the fundamental key that unlocks everything. Every single morning when you wake, you stand at a crossroads. You can let the day happen to you, a passive passenger on a journey with no map, or you can grab the steering wheel, take charge, and decide exactly where you're going. The people you admire, those who seem to move through life with purpose and joy, they aren't just lucky. They weren't gifted a secret advantage you don't have. They aren't waiting for some magical moment when the universe finally aligns. No, they wake up and make a conscious decision to take control of their narrative. And the most empowering part of this truth is that you can do the exact same thing. The moment you stop waiting for a savior is the moment you become your own hero. No one is coming to drag you out of bed, to force you to do the hard work, to whisper motivation in your ear when you feel like quitting. Your power is unlocked the second you stop waiting for permission and start giving it to yourself. Think about it. How many times has "I'll start tomorrow" been your mantra? How often have you pointed to your circumstances, your past, or a perceived lack of motivation as the reason you're stuck? That ends today. It's time to take radical responsibility for your life. Because if you don't, nothing changes. Taking control means owning your choices. It means understanding that your past does not define your future. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are your next decision. You are the action you take today. I get it. Life can be profoundly unfair. You've been through things that were not your fault. People have let you down. Maybe you feel like you were dealt a tougher hand than most. But the critical question remains: are you going to let that define the rest of your story? If you do, you are willingly giving away your power. The instant you declare, "I am in control of my life," you reclaim that power. The blame stops, the waiting ends, and the action begins. This doesn't mean you have all the answers. It simply means that from this moment forward, you refuse to be pushed around by life. You stop waiting for motivation and start creating it through movement. Every successful person you can name has faced obstacles that seemed insurmountable. They've all had moments where quitting felt like the only sane option. The single difference between them and everyone else is that they took control. They decided that no matter what, they would keep going. They refused to let fear, doubt, or circumstance be the final word. And you can do the same. Start small. If you want to be healthier, don't wait for the perfect meal plan. Make one better choice today. If you want to build a business, don't wait until you have all the skills. Learn the first one. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to decide that you are the one in charge. Say it until you believe it. I am in control. Say it when things get hard. Say it when you feel doubt creeping in. Say it until it becomes your reality. Because once you truly believe it, you stop making excuses and you start creating results. That day is today. That moment is now. Go make something happen. You have survived every single difficult day you have ever faced. Every setback, every heartbreak, every disappointment. You are still here. That alone is undeniable proof that you are capable of handling anything. Life doesn't get easier, and challenges don't magically disappear, but you must constantly remind yourself that you are strong enough to handle them. You always have been. Think back to the most difficult moments of your life, the times you thought you wouldn't make it through. And yet, you did. You survived. You may have scars, but you endured. That is your resilience. The problem is, whenever a new challenge arises, our brain tries to convince us that this time is different, that this time it's too much. That is a lie born from a desire to protect you from pain. But growth and strength are only found by pushing through that discomfort. You've done hard things before, and you can do them again. You have to become the narrator of your own strength. Stop focusing on what went wrong and start acknowledging how you made it through. When life throws something at you that feels impossible, pause and say, I can handle this, because your own history proves that you can. Fear is the voice that tells you you're not enough, but fear is just a habit. You can break it. The next time it whispers doubt, look back at your life and remember every time you thought you couldn't, and then you did. You survived the heartbreak. You got through the financial crisis. You handled the loss. Why would this time be any different? You've proven to yourself time and again that you are stronger than you think. Strength isn't about never feeling fear or never struggling. Strength is about standing up, taking a deep breath, and moving forward anyway. You don't need all the answers right now. You just have to trust that you will find them, just as you always have. This time is no different. So when your mind is filled with doubt, say it out loud. I am capable of handling anything. Say it until it silences the fear. It's the truth. The sooner you believe it, the sooner you'll start acting like it. Let's dismantle a myth that holds so many people captive: the myth of perfection. Perfection is a lie. It's a trap that keeps you stuck in a cycle of waiting, hesitating, and doubting. You do not need the perfect plan, the perfect moment, or the perfect version of yourself to begin. What you need is progress. What you need is to start, to take even the smallest step forward. Because progress beats perfection every single time. How many dreams have you put on hold because you didn't feel ready? That mindset is a cage. The people you admire didn't get there by being perfect. They got there by starting messy, by failing, by learning, and by taking action before they felt prepared. You must do the same. You will never feel 100% ready, and that's not a reason to wait. It's the reason to start now. Action creates confidence. Action creates results. When you finally say, I don't have to be perfect, I just have to start, your world changes. Whether it's your career, your health, or your relationships, the only way to get better is to do. You can read all the books and watch all the tutorials, but until you take that first step, nothing happens. So stop overthinking. Stop talking yourself out of the things you want to do. Let go of the need for the perfect logo or the perfect workout plan. Just start. Every small step moves you closer. Every time you push past the fear of not being perfect, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Real success comes not from waiting, but from taking imperfect action every single day. Decide that today is the day you stop chasing perfection and start embracing progress. That is what will change your life. And let's be clear about something else. You deserve success and happiness, not because of what you've achieved, but simply because you exist. You are inherently worthy of good things. So many people struggle with this, believing that happiness is something to be earned only after reaching an imaginary finish line. They tell themselves, I'll be happy when, and in doing so, they postpone their joy indefinitely. That mindset is a trap of never enough. You achieve one goal and you immediately set another, never allowing yourself to feel the satisfaction you've been chasing. You don't need anyone's permission to be happy. You need to decide right now that you are worthy of it, just as you are. This doesn't mean you stopped working hard or setting goals. It means you stop believing the lie that you're not enough until you check some future box. When you truly believe you deserve success, you start acting like it. You stop playing small and letting self-doubt hold you back. Your brain believes the stories you repeatedly tell it. For years, you may have been telling it a negative story. It's time to write a new one. Instead of, I'm not good enough, start affirming, I am more than enough. Instead of "I'll be happy when," start declaring "I choose to be happy now." You deserve it, not because of what you've done, but because you are here and you are willing to fight for the life you want. And let's be clear about something else. We need to redefine our relationship with failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a crucial part of it. It's not proof that you're not good enough. It's proof that you are trying. And most people are too afraid to even try. Every successful person has failed, often spectacularly. Their success isn't a result of avoiding failure, but of learning from it and continuing despite it. When you fail, you have two choices. You can see it as proof you should quit, or you can use it as fuel to get better. Successful people always choose the second option. Think of a baby learning to walk. They fall hundreds of times, but they never decide that walking just isn't for them. They get back up again and again. That is the blueprint for success. You are going to make mistakes. That just means you're learning. The only real failure is giving up. The only true defeat is never trying at all. So stop being afraid of failing. Start being afraid of the regret that comes from never trying. Failure is temporary. It's a lesson, not a life sentence. You are not your failures. You are your ability to get back up, to learn, to grow, and to keep moving forward. Your mindset is the foundation of everything. You have the power to build it on strength, resilience, and an unwavering belief in your own worth. The work starts now. You are the architect. Go build the life you deserve.